Hi, my name is Dale Maley. In this short video, I'm going to explain how you can set up the lock miter router bit in order to make wood boxes. I bought this bit recently. I bought mine from MLCS Woodworking, but actually if you look around, similar bits are made by several different companies. And you can buy a nylon setup block to help you set this bit up, except in my case they were out of stock with the setup block, so couldn't buy one, so I had to figure out how to do it without the setup block. And even with the setup block, you still need to know how to adjust the bit height and the fence distance to get your perfect joint. So I actually looked at the MLCS instructions they have on their website, and it didn't really help me explain how to set it up. So then I went on YouTube and I searched there. I found another YouTube video where the gentleman there said, hey, here's the theoretical X and Y center point on the bit as shown here. So take your piece of wood, in this case 3/4 inch I'm using, mark a line down the center line of the wood, and then visually use that to raise the router bit to the right height and set the fence. So I did that. So I set up the router bit height and the fence, and here's the resulting joint that I got on that first attempt. And as you can see in the photo, the two outer edges do not meet up like they should. In fact, one's about 1/8 of an inch off. Okay, so at this point, which one do I adjust, the bit height or the fence depth? And oh, by the way, which way do you go? Increase it or decrease it? Now I use SketchUp, which is a free drafting program, and I thought, I could use the computer drafting program to make myself a troubleshooting guide. And if I go in there and I vary the bit height, make it a little bit taller or a little bit shorter than theoretical, and do the same thing with the fence depth, I'd have some nice pictures or illustrations to tell me what I need to adjust and which way to adjust it. So using SketchUp, the first thing I varied was the router bit height. On the left hand side, I set the bit 1/8 inch too low of theoretical position, and that's the resulting joint that you get. On the right hand side, I moved the bit so it was 1/8 inch too high, and in both cases the fence was set at the correct theoretical position, but it shows you the resulting joint you get whether your bit's too high or too low. So in the computer drafting program, the second thing I did, I'm going to vary the fence depth with respect to the router bit. So on the left hand side, I set the fence 1/8 inch too close to the bit, and that's the resulting joint you get. And on the right hand side, I set the fence 1/8 inch too far away from the bit. And in both cases, the bit height or depth was at the perfect theoretical position. So using these 4 charts, I was able to very quickly speed up my setup and get a perfect joint. I also put an H and a V, H meaning when the board's horizontal and V when it's vertical. I penciled that on the joint, so when I put it together I could easily compare back to these charts and decide which one I needed to adjust and which way. So using my 4 charts, I very quickly got a perfect joint, which is shown in the picture on the right. I used some black magic marker to help show the outline of the joints better. So the troubleshooting photos can help you set up the bit height and the fence depth much faster. And I'll have a PDF file showing these 4 troubleshooting photos. It'll be in the comments section. So in summary, this video explains how to set the correct router bit depth and also the fence depth to make perfect lock miter joints. Hopefully my pictorial guides, troubleshooting guides in here will help you set up your bit faster. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and please subscribe. Thank you.